Hey, hello there. We're back to some more, this. I really like this intro, I have to say. Oh no! Yeah, let's do it again. But yeah, I mean, military outfit, anime girls have a place in my heart. Other than that, I actually have really enjoyed the previous sesh for some reason. I guess we're gonna be doing more VNs. Probably not. We shall see about that. Anyway, sorry for being late. It kind of just happened. I just came back home and yeah. I guess, I have to kind of have a disclaimer that I mean, it's not really a disclaimer. If you've ever been to an Inkara stream, you know that I'm usually late. B, I mean, there's no one here anyway, so it's fine. And C, I feel like it's just normal in a way. Maybe I should not even schedule these, just stream whenever. That sounds like a plan, considering I'm gonna be dropping Wednesday. What looks like starting, it's... Yeah, on the 23rd, I'm already gonna be busy, and it's probably gonna continue till like mid-March at least. So we're gonna be dropping Wednesdays, and maybe occasionally I'm gonna stream on Thursdays. We'll see about that. Anyway, I really enjoyed the previous session. Yeah, I kind of feel like this is in a way a masterclass how to do it well, but at the same time not at like a huge amount of resources. You know, how to make a VN. I mean, at the same time, it always hinges on writing, and so far it's been like. Ice has been a fairly believable 14-year-old in late Soviet times to me. A 15-year-old in late Soviet times. 14 was it? Actually, I'm younger than that, obviously, but hey. The inside of the Zvezdochka cafe is warm. It looked that way whenever I walked past its huge glass windows. The whole interior basked in golden light. I guess I just like the 2 hours of reading. That's kind of just really comf to me for some reason, I don't know. I did feel tempted to enter a couple of times, but whenever I saw my classmates there and realized they'd see me sitting at the table alone, I just kept walking. You've really never been here before? Whoa. Well, this is a first time for everything. You gotta try their bird's milk souffle. So good. Alright. I think my mom brought something home from this cafe a couple of times. Eclairs, medavik, some other sweets. I don't remember much, but they must have been good. See, this is the thing. I really like... I mean, I don't have an accent speaking Russian, really. So, like, it's only these switches that kind of just make me, for some reason... And I don't have that for JP, by the way. Like, I mean, yeah, I have a vague foreigner's accent in JP, obviously, because I'm not that fluent. But, like, it's... Switches from JP to English and back are really fucking straightforward for me, for some reason. But switches from Russian to English and back are kind of something that kind of makes me adopt an accent for some reason. Especially in these things, and I kind of enjoy that. This for that as well, I guess. I always buy my own treats at the store. They're cheap and tasty. Yeah, cheaper than these for sure. Oh, you got something else. I like kartoshka more. Why didn't you recommend it then? They only had one left. Seriously? Hey, don't misunderstand. You just look like a bird's milk kind of person, you know? What's that supposed to mean? Don't worry about it. Just take a bite, take a bite. Do you like it? Yes, it's wonderful. Okay. Marina is drinking coffee. She seems like a nice girl. At first I thought she was trying to mess with me or play some sort of prank, but now it doesn't seem so. When she pulled me all the way down the stairs, I thought she'd want to talk outside our school. No way, it's cold as hell, let's go somewhere comfy, so she said. I glance around. I suppose it is pretty comfy. Okay, so it's time skip, or rather flash forward, I guess, from the flashback. It is pretty comfy. Most of the customers seem to be other school kids, though the adults are probably at work. Huh? I mean, isn't it like a super small school in a super small town of 6,000? How many school kids would there even be? Like 300 maybe? If that? Maybe? I don't know. So it's not that small then. Yeah, considering it's the only school. I mean, I remember that there has been... In my third school, there has been a time when I was like the only one around because everyone was sick. Of a class of 3 people. Yeah, that happened. Holy shit. I barely remember that. Woof. Yeah, that did happen. And there was also a situation where we had like a it was here in in the big city, but it was like a private school, and it was kind of a weird private school where kind of a private school for problem children, and I was not really a problem child. I was like a straight A student, despite the fact that I got expelled from the previous one for a fight. And like, yeah, it just kind of was these fucking delinquents. I started smoking there, yeah. Man, what a time it was, holy shit. And yeah, basically we had like not enough people in 3 classes, so it was a co-op class for like 3 classes at once. It was so weird, and I was literally the only one who was like, I was not putting effort, but it was so easy for me that like I could just get along without. Feels fucking weird, man, thinking about that now. We sat at a table in the very corner, nestled just behind the window panes and a good distance away from everyone else. I looked back at my teacup. I wonder what Ira would order here. Right. Marina. So I met Ira yesterday. Did you see it? Oh, the switches are coming more naturally now. She chews and shakes her head. No? Then she told me about it. Huh? So yesterday, as far as I know, I'm the last person to have seen her. You met Ira when exactly? I'm not sure, around 8 in the evening, I think. Yeah, that lines up. She rang my intercom at that. She came to your house? Yeah. She asked me to come out, and her voice sounded distressed. I invited her to come inside, but she refused. No, please, just calm down, I need to talk. So I ran down, and she looked so shaken. I've never seen her like that before. Not in a long time, at least. Yeah, she looked rough when I saw her too. Right? I tried to calm her down, but she kept sobbing. I can't... You're right, I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't think I can help it anymore. I don't want to go. It's okay, it's okay. You won't go. No, I know, there's more time left. That's it. Eh? There's no more time left, that's it. I'm out. No, don't say that. We can fix this. You can still... No. I can't. Nobody can. I can't even write anymore. I can't write anything. Huh? I held her while she stood there weeping. I kept saying the same stuff. She kept saying the same stuff. I didn't know what to do. Then she said... She saw me just now, before I came here. Huh? That freaking weirdo. She saw me like this. She saw me... Weirdo. Her award's not mine. Don't take it personally, you know how it is. I thought we were friends! Hey, you sure you don't want to come up? You can stay over at our place if you don't feel right. No, it's fine, I'm okay. I'll be going then. Wait, come on, just like that? Yeah, bye. I was sure she was like, hey, I'm leaving, and this girl, she's gonna be in problem if I leave, so could you please look out for her for a bit, please? What? But yeah, at the same time, I'm pretty sure that this is not the truth, and, you know, there's, oh shit, we're dropping frames. Oh, never mind, we're good. Huh? Yeah, okay, we're good. Like, I'm pretty sure it revolves around Asa in some way. Sorry, I'm checking anything. I mean, I can't, like, restrain her, and hey, I could ask you the same thing. You didn't hold her down with hands behind her back, did you? No, I didn't. I did just watch her walk away, didn't I? But judging by Marina's story, looks like these two really were friends. What did she say again? She hasn't seen Ira like that in a while. So she's been in a similar state before. And now she's all messed up, all because she'll be forced to leave? So why can't we tell anyone about this? Well, how much do you know about her family? Nothing? I know they've had some issues because of her behavior. They say she'll be expelled and sent away after this quarter. That's about it. What do you mean? I mean, if they're getting criticized, sending it away, it just feels like they're giving up on her. Well, what do you suggest they do? Huh? We only have one school. If Ira gets expelled, she has to study somewhere. But it does feel wrong. There must be other options. I guess some people learn at home. But I'm pretty sure you gotta be disabled to get approved for that. So no. And who's gonna teach her? Her dad works at the institute, her mom's a nurse. No one has time for that. Wait, I thought her mom was... I don't like it either. Wait, okay. She said that she took lunch to her mom at the institute. That's what kind of weirded out us right there. I don't like it either, but I can see where they're coming from. I look down at the cake I've been aimlessly picking at. I was so quick to cast a moral judgment. Did I expect their whole family to move just because of Ira's poor attendance? Did I expect them to come begging on their knees? It's just so childish. Yeah, I understand, but what does this have to do with keeping silent? Do you know Ira has a little brother? No? His name is Tolik. Funny kid. I really had no idea. You see, it's true, Ira's parents haven't had it easy, but Tolik's got it much worse. You know how when adults are cruel, they try to be subtle about it? Kids don't. It's not so bad when you're in kindergarten. Sure, some kids won't play with you because their mommy told them not to, but they're still too small to really get it. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. However, he's going to school next year, so right after his sister got expelled, that's one hell of a legacy to walk into. It's all I know. At least nobody will expect too much from him. My point is, everyone knows that it's gonna get worse. I'm not sure about that. So on top of all of that, picture how people will react if they find out his sister was unstable. She's already prone to anger. You've seen it yourself, right? Now imagine adding hysterics to the mix. Sobbing, panicking, acting strange. Not a great look. Oh, soyokoto ka. That's a bit crude. I wouldn't call what Ira did hysterics. Word spreads fast. You say anything to the teachers or police, the next day everyone in town will know. That's why I think it won't help anyone. Wow. We are being gaslit and manipulated right now. Well, if anyone should give a testimony, it's me. I saw her last, right? That makes sense. Talk! Say what the clue is, bro. Told them I saw Ira from our apartment window around that time. You know, that the part where I came down to talk. But I don't know how helpful that will be. She seemed to go in the direction of her house after we met, but I didn't exactly follow her home, so not much of a pointer. At least I know she didn't leave the city. Border control could tell him that much. This sure is a pickle. I've had my doubts about reporting from the start, and now Marina has solidified them one by one. This really could harm Ira's little brother, but if that's the case, are we really supposed to sit back and do nothing? I don't like the idea of that. There's one more thing I wanted to clear up. One burning question Marina must know the answer to. Oh, by the way, you seem to be a good friend of hers. Maybe you know something about this. Good friend is generous. I mean, I guess I am. Just don't tell Ira that. She'll break out in hives. She said my jokes get on her nerves. Can you believe that? What? Mean? I like her already. I'm used to the abuse. Wait, that gives me an idea. What? Let's climb a roof and yell some crap like, Irочка, Marinочка, best friends forever. That girl will come back just to choke us. Yeah. Okay. We'll tie a rope around you then. Don't worry, I'll hold you real steady. I have a strong center of gravity. I'm not sure about that. Also, why is she... like, what's up to that? Is she taking orders? This is... an outfit. Exactly. Oh no. I'm not good at that. Hi. How long has it been since I last chatted with someone like this? We keep talking, I don't feel uncomfortable, not one bit. Really, I haven't felt so carefree speaking to a person in a while. Should conversations be this easy? I mean... if you don't overthink them? Just yesterday we both saw Ira agitated and crying her eyes out. It's this shit, really. Like, whatever happens, lest it's persistent, next day is gonna be way different. It's just how life is. But for some reason, it's as if both of us are certain we'll see her again. As if there's no way things will not turn out okay. They have to, I mean, yeah. What the hell? Huh? Crap. Why now? So they finally let you in, huh, Subina? This place has really gone downhill. Hey, Vidic. Huh? These two know each other? Look at you getting a replacement already. Can't blame you. But come on, Subina of all people. He looks at me. No offense. You're keeping tabs on all my friends? How flattering. I say he's in love. Yeah, in your dreams. It's just funny how you always gotta have someone like that around. Someone like that. You want this in your pants? Ooh, scary. You want to get banned from your single hangout spot? I won't. It'll be just a happy little accident. With your aim? Look who's talking. I said this guy couldn't aim for the toilet till he was 11. His mattress, however. Shut up, that's not... Gotta make sure none of his buddies hear that. He glances back at us, trying to look unbothered. Why am I even talking to you? Good question. Wasn't she a best friend or something? Huh? Jeez, why does everyone keep saying that? I mean, maybe I'm wrong. You seem to be having a snazzy time without her around, having a good laugh and all. And you were joking about it too, huh? In class. You laughed when they declared Ira was missing. Well, she ain't my friend, is she? Oh, look at that! Has someone finally grown a backbone? Oh my god! Well, she ain't my friend, is she? That bitch attacked me. Well, that's not the point. You don't think she's really missing? I don't give a damn. You don't really seem to either. Why should anyone? Huh. You're exhausting. Don't worry, the feeling's mutual. Well, whatever. I just came in to check if it's really Shubin over here. Thought I was hallucinating for a second. So what? They let you out in public now? Must be a big day for you. Having fun? She was before you showed up. 1. Not talking to you. 2. Learn to take a joke. Whatever. My boys are waiting for me. Ciao, ladies. Enjoy your evening. What a cunt, I love him. What the heck was that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised at running into him. Other kids hang out at the cafe all the time. Even so, it's like a bucket of cold water just got splashed over my head. Dude, you stood up for yourself? It was an attempt, okay? There was something. You said something. It was not just, as it usually went. So, I mean, I feel like that's progress. At the same time, people like that exist, and you just have to take them in stride. It's not the end of the world. Cunts just happen. In fact, I mean, some people just consider this kind of a male-to-male communication thing. You don't have to be nice with everyone, you know? Sorry, I kind of got out of work by being sick. Well, sick. Well, I kind of am sick, so I got out of work by being sick, but at the same time, I don't know, just kind of... It's one of those situations where people should be able to solve shit without your intervention, and then everyone's like, oh no, someone please come save us. And like, it's not specifically me. I'm one of the people who could come in and do shit. But there's at least 3 others, and the person asking has all the tools to solve their problems that they just don't and sit there and wait. And I fucking hate that. It's like, it's one of the... I feel that it's kind of... If you are to succeed in being a fucking corporate cog, you have to have this thing where you just solve your own shit, you know? Just do stuff yourself. You don't really have to poke someone all the time. I have to word this some way when eventually people are gonna be, we will have a call about that, and the guy's probably gonna be like, oh, I asked so much and no one helped me, and you specifically, why didn't you do that? And I will have to say something about that, such as, bro, please. But I mean, that's a thing for another conversation, I guess. Let's continue reading. And yeah, we kind of reached the end of the scene, I guess. Jeez, can you believe this? Yeah, I didn't expect that. No, seriously, how can a man be so catty? Oh, Downright peculiar. I never thought about it. It's just pathetic. She glares at the table of schoolboys from across the room. Do you two know each other? Yeah, we played together as kids. Oh. It's a boring story. We got along when we were little, then I grew into a normal person and he grew into a jerk. So we stopped talking. The end. I suppose that happens a lot. Yep. Well, I'm not exactly sad about it. It's like, bye-bye, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Speaking of which, wanna head out? No fun sitting here with those losers singing out the place. Let's go. Should Carol be doing female voices? Probably not. The cold immediately stings our noses as we step outside. The sky is just as dark as it was when we went in an hour ago. It's a deep violet, one of my favorites. Marina huffs and grumpily pulls up her scarf. Man, I wish we had more cafeterias or something. Well, there's the pub. The pub, I guess we could get in. I've been told I look mature for my age. Is she seriously considering it? Also, who told you that? If you want to sit somewhere, we can go to the, library? I realized how lame of a suggestion that was halfway through the sentence. Gah, and here I thought I was doing alright. Library? Huh? Never thought of that. Well, it's rather nice if you just want to, be at peace for a bit. Whoa, at peace. Peace and quiet's important, yeah. Self-reflection, meditation, contemplation, like Buddha and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, I get it. Buddha? Sounds great. I'll try it sometime, thanks. You're welcome? I think I'll go home for today, though. Yeah, that's alright. I was thinking the same. Cool, then. It was nice talking to you, Isa. Sorry about the whole... It's not your fault, you just came up to us, so... So, like, what's gonna happen in class now? Nah, I kinda made it all worse. The guy just drives me up the wall. Yeah, that's fair. I don't get it, it's just bends. Guess Ida and I have that in common. Did she really throw a friggin' chair at him? Yeah, she did. Hey, I'm sure she's fine. You are? Yeah. This probably sounds silly, but it's like I believe in her. No way she would just go and disappear like that. I think I get what you mean. It is really tough. Yeah, she's not going down that easy, yeah? Well, I'll be going then. See you around Asuka. Evangelion reference? Marina energetically waves her mitten at me and runs off down the road. I wave back before going my own way. I shoot a part glance at the cafe. There's a table occupied by Gaiden's friends, and ours is, huh? I never paid attention to it, but the table we sat at is half obscured if you look at it from the outside. At this angle, only Marina's back would be visible to passers-by. If she usually sits there, then Ida might have sat at this cafe as well. It would make sense with Gaiden's comment too. Replacement. She must have only gone there when Marina dragged her in, and they sat in that same spot that made Ida invisible to anyone on the outside. I wonder if that was intentional. And also, I should ask her about what kind of sweats Ida liked and blah 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 blah. She called you a weirdo, bro. What's up to that? Also, where the fuck is the twist? Is it aliens? It's gotta be aliens. Like, in America, aliens are out in the desert. In Russia, aliens are out in the tundra, obviously. I forgot! I totally forgot. Gaiden came up to us and it just slipped my mind. I wanted to ask Marina about the man Ida was seeing. It doesn't feel like something she would do, but after everything I've learned, I'm not sure if I knew Ida at all. We don't talk much at breakfast, but I asked my parents if they heard about her disappearance in the morning. Dad said about what I'd expect. Gorchevsky's daughter. Yes, we got a notice. You know Ida's dead? Dad? Did you see him yesterday? No, we're not acquainted. I don't think he came into work. Do you think they'll find her? Of course they'll find her. It's not a big city. So desu ne. But there's still been nothing since the news came out. I mean, it's been a day. The police would know if she left through the control post. I suppose. It just doesn't feel like anyone's looking. A few of my colleagues went in for questioning. Nothing came of it. It's just a big waste of time. I don't see what someone's teenage rebellion has to do with this. Mom slowly shook her head. Poor girl. This made me feel a little more determined. It's clear the attitude towards the case is pretty much the same between both kids and grown-ups. But it does sound like there's an actual investigation going on, so the police aren't just sitting back. At least there's that. I mean, Shozaki. It's a closed city of 6,000. I've been to a city of about 20,000 and it feels tiny and you know everyone there. And by have been, I think like in total I've lived there for about 3 years. And it's such a small town. I say city, yeah. It's these kind of tiny ass towns that are just, you literally know everyone. And like these closed science or military cities like that in the middle of fucking nowhere in Russia, they are even more kind of secular, kind of, I don't know, like closed up, very much dense, and you know everyone. Like 6,000 is not that many people actually. You would think, but I mean, you would think it's a lot, but no. No updates? I haven't heard anything. Yeah, me neither. Boring. The boys at the desk next to me are copying my homework. Everything is already back to normal. The same conversations, same digs. Hey, at least Subna here got herself a new friend. Huh? Yeah, what's up with that? Got kicked out of the library? I can't go to a cafe now. Oh my god, look, who is this? Look who's getting sassy. We're only curious, you know. It's rare to see you crawl outside your little cave. What of it? Oh my god. Wow. And I'm just so proud of you, putting yourself out there and all. Wanna hang out with us while you're at it? Eh? Man, what are you doing? Huh? It could be fun. No, it couldn't. Subna, don't listen to him. Well, how about it? Come on. You're probably all sad after your Irishka went MIA. You gotta cheer up a little. She's actually gonna agree? Bro, please. How's that sound? Jeez, it's just messing with you. Drop it already. Don't ruin it. She was about to agree. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing the bullying. He's messing with her, yes, but like it's not particularly heavy. The heaviest thing he said, like they did do the diary thing, that's one heavy thing. The girls did do the makeup thing, and that's not this guy. And the third thing is that yeah, he was kind of mean in the fucking cafe, but like I'm just not seeing it. It's not that mean-spirited. So it's gonna be like this now, huh? Like what? Don't they get tired of this? I think it's fun bands though, I have to say. It's always the same jokes. Yeah, I mean, middle schoolers. Are they high schoolers? 14? That's middle school, right? Although, it won't get any better if you keep doing this. It will only get worse. I mean, I'm trying to imagine what that'd be like. She talked about it as if I were being bullied, but that's not really the case, is it? We've all seen Scarecrow. We know what actual bullying looks like. What the fuck is Scarecrow? Nobody's hurting me or destroying my clothes. The worst I have to deal with is some tasteless jabs, which are like... Guys, am I being bullied at work? I mean, I feel like this is just normal. Yeah, just take it in stride and reply in tone. I imagine she meant the boys would get more cruel, but would they really? Don't guys riff on each other all the time, yeah? They always call each other names and laugh about it, right? It's just the way their friendships work. So it's not fair to assume they're trying to make me feel bad, and if they aren't really trying to be mean, what reason would they have to be more cruel? All things considered, they've been treating me rather politely. I mean, I've never been called a dumbass or an asshole or... I know it was a joke, but speaking hypothetically, would it really be so bad if I went somewhere that... Oh my god, okay, bro, please. I'm kind of a wuss, so... No. What are you thinking? Huh? Did you forget? What? Did you forget the last time they caught you all alone? That was a prank. That time No. It was my fault. I just overreacted. I always do. You'll overreact again. It will happen again. But Garen wasn't with them. It wouldn't happen now. It wouldn't be the same. That's right. He'll make it worse. Ha! Context? Hello? I mean, maybe you did overreact. This feels weird. Like, the first part of it, the hey, that's just jabs, that's how dudes are. They haven't been that mean. It's nothing I can't handle. Is exactly the way it should be treated. Who the fuck cares? Just look at how Marina is handling this. Just handle it the same way. You know, what the fuck? It's just part of life. Part of actual communication. It actually even can be fun. Just dumb jabs at each other like that. I see. Oh. Hi. But it runs from across the hallway. I like this. I kind of gotten... I can do the sound switches for Russian pronunciations now. Wow. Hey, got home safe yesterday? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, thanks. You? Almost died. What? Okay, so there's this bit hopscotch on the way to my house. She slipped. Can you believe that? They didn't even send it. That's a hazard. A deadly hazard. Unforgivable. That's what I'm saying. I told my bro to file a complaint, but he just blew me off. Imagine that. That's so terribly rude. I'm basically crippled and he doesn't even care. Oh no. Is it that bad? My butt hurts. Get well soon. We chat about dumb things like that for a minute or two. I still can't wrap my mind around how natural it feels. It's so much fun, but I can't shake off the feeling that we're trying to stave off a question no one wants to hear the answer to. But it has been nice enough to set an easygoing atmosphere. It's only natural that I should be the one to ruin it. By the way, have you heard anything from Ira yet? If she was a dog, her ears would droop. No. You? No. We never had each other's contacts. Should have figured. I doubt she'd call me even if she had my number. If she did get in touch with anyone, it probably would have been her. Or, actually I wanted to ask you about something. Oh, what is it? Not sure if it's a good place to discuss this, but it seems to understand what's on my mind. Hey, how about we talk about it after school? You don't have any plans, right? I'm free, so yeah, that will be great. Sweet. I got 5 lessons, so meet me right after that. Alright. Wait. So Marina is pretty popular. Well, duh. She's a really outgoing person. Hi. As if it's breaking some sort of unspoken rule. As if it's yet another way the universe has allowed me to cheat. Huh? I am a big proponent of thinking less. I think that thinking is bad. Just stop thinking. Just stop overthinking. I don't know, I kind of just... I feel like I have always been a fairly tech-top person where, like, I work on feel. Considering I'm a software dev, which is it's kind of weird, but, like, I'm at the point where I'm very automatic about it. I'm a team lead too, so, I mean... I kind of just... I don't really think about what I say. I feel like it's just a better way to live, in a way. Where you don't really spend too much mental energy on anything you say, you know? そういうこと。そういうこと。ちょっとすいません。Checking work chats again. And Kara, are you streaming or are you working? Decide now. I think it's a bit in... what was the... It was a dumb short anime about some mascot dude. It was a yellow rabbit. Woozer, because it's like a USA rabbit, right? And like the Woozer is a joke on that. Woozer, USA, mitaina. And it's a dumb bit. You've heard that a lot, but like, what's more important to you? Wait. Which one do you love more, me or your job? Basically, that kind of thing. You've heard that before. It's a dumb one. And the answer in Woozer is, which one do you like more? Employed me or unemployed me? That kind of thing. It also addresses... no, let's not talk about that. That's a no-no topic now. Back then it was okay, but now it's a no-no topic. So I can't talk about this. I can't talk about this on YouTube anymore, or they're gonna cancel me. Leave in the comments, which topic do you think it is? So obvious considering it's Japan that we're talking about here. まあ、続きようぜ。The school day passes slowly. The boys don't talk to me after our short morning exchange. That's good. The room felt like it was buzzing with gossip only yesterday, but everyone seems to have already lost interest. What more is there to say? I figure that's how it works when someone you don't exactly care for leaves the picture. If Ira had never stood up for me, I'd probably feel the same. The Russian lesson drags on and on. They called me to the blackboard last time, so I should be safe today. My thoughts drift to a different place, and my eyes wander. Ah, the windows. Thin frost engravings have begun appearing on the glass. Later than I expected. Maybe the humidity levels haven't been right. They always draw it swirly in cartoons. I wonder why. The frost I tend to see is nothing like that. It looks a lot more like an imprint of a prickly pine or a clear surface shattered into fractals. A maze of edges expanding and folding over one another. It forces you to focus and unfocus. It pulls you in like a kaleidoscope. It makes it so that you look at it, into it, and through it. What the heck is that? Why is it being weird behind there? Into the same repeating pattern of white barbs and ornament of needles upon needles upon needles upon needles. A glass that's shattered without being broken. An edge without a piercing point. I think I've seen something like that before. Right. It's just like that time. Huh? The pattern manifests itself in jagged lines. It draws closer and closer. It invites me in. I almost understood something back then. I almost realized something very good and important. I wasn't in the right state at the time, but maybe now. Maybe that's why I'm seeing it. Maybe it's time. If I just look closer, strain my vision. The concentration of sharp edges is so dense my head and skin and eyes begin to sting. Is there a form, a shape, a sign, a number? No, it's not enough. If only I... no, it's too much. Too bright, too beautiful. It's too overwhelming. My eyes blur. It's so beautiful I might cry. A bird flies past the window. Huh? I look around. Everyone is quietly writing in their notebooks. Did anyone hear that? Did anyone see... My eyes snap back to the frost-covered window. Huh? It's lovely. Huh? The snow has fallen lightly on the yard. The long gray clouds glide placidly across the tundra. I stand by the main entrance and wait for Marina to show up. She should be free at the same time as I, so why isn't she here yet? Huh? She ceased to exist. It's been a couple of minutes. A thought occurs, or rather an unpleasant memory. The letter prank from many weeks ago. Could she have... No, that can't be it. Marina isn't like that. I walk down the steps. She might have thought we're meeting in a different spot. It's not like either of us specified would be at the school gate. It must be a misunderstanding. Maybe she had PE and used the back exit. I'll scout the perimeter just in case. Bro, what are you doing? Just wait. The snow around the yard is deep and somewhat bothersome to trudge through. Because of that, when you see someone go behind the school, you know they're either doing sports or trying to smoke without being noticed. Oh, I hear soft voices coming from behind the gym. Aha! Marina's class must be getting out of PE. I knew it. Maybe I can catch her there. Don't mess with me. Stop playing fucking dumb. Quiet, damn it. I told you I don't know. I'm sorry. What? You know what's going on, don't you? Think I forgot? He's been saying random shit. Staring at nothing. Mom's getting real worried and you know this, right? Right? The boy's voice is so shaky it takes me a moment to recognize him as Garin. Wait, Garin? This anxious? You had this. Marina? I'm begging you. Please. Please, I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I don't know. I wish I did, but you got better. Listen, don't give me that. I have a pair of eyes, alright. I know you're not the same or whatever, I get it, but you're functional. So I need to ask you, please. What? I want to back off all sneaky like. Man, did that backfire? You. Before I know it, Garin pulls me up by the front of my coat. You little bitch. Think you can eavesdrop on people now, huh? I didn't. Hey, let her go. She was listening in on us. No, I said let her go. He grimaces but loosens his grip slightly. So, should've been it. I was waiting for Marina. We were supposed to meet up after school. That's right, we were. Though, I thought we'd meet by the gate. You weren't coming, so I thought I'd look for you. And when I crossed the corner here, I slipped and fell. Jeez, are you okay? Yeah. So what, you're saying you didn't hear shit? Yeah, right. You suck at lines, Shubina. I'm not. Damn it, Vadik. Drop it already. Hi. Whatever, sure. Ah! He almost throws me to the side. Piece of shit. I don't believe you for a second. Try and blabber about this to anyone, see where it gets you. Is he wrong about this, however? You're defending her? Why? You know she just heard all that stuff about you. You won't help or not? Gaiden clenches his fist. Verena doesn't look at him, instead helping me get the snow out of my clothes. So you do have a way. We can talk later. Oh wait, no, why not now? I mean, she totally heard everything we said, right? Might as well. Actually, why don't you do a little recap? How about it? Come on, go ahead. Huh. Think you're being clever? This'll come to bite you in the ass, Marina. Huh. Yeah, I think I've had enough of you today. Actually, let's go. She grabs me by the arm and pulls me in the direction of the schoolyard. Does she just like dragging people around? Hey! You know where to find me. Glares at me. For some reason it doesn't scare me at all. I mean... Before long we're out on the street. Verena runs her hand across her face with a frustrated moan. What a mess. Sorry you got dragged into that. Why does she call me Asuka? No, I'm alright. I should be the one apologizing. Man, I knew I should have brushed him off. That jerk came up to me and said he needed to ask something real quick. Yeah? I thought, well, it's only a minute. Worst mistake of my life. I'm sorry. Maybe if I came faster. Nah, cut it out. That's what I get for entertaining him. I mean, it seemed pretty fucking serious, bro. So, how much did you actually hear? Huh? It's like I told you. You can be honest, I won't bite. No, I'm serious. I only heard some muffled voices. I didn't know it was you. Okay, that's cool then. So, is everything fine? He was in a really bad mood. Yeah, no kidding. Why did you lie, bro? What's up to that? I'm all good, though. I mean, if you say so. Please be safe. Ha! Tell that to Vadik. Sorry, let me do a thing real quick. I am mildly confused, however. Why did we lie? What the fuck? No, actually, I'm just not gonna tell you the truth. Huh? Nande? Feels fucking weird, man. But I mean, I guess you have to have conflict somehow. So you koto desu. So you koto desu. Let me order some food real quick and then we can continue. How the fuck is it so difficult to find lactose-free milk at higher fat percentages, or like just whole milk lactose-free? It feels weird, man. Like, I'm not even lactose intolerant, but at some point it just... Since cats are generally lactose intolerant, not all of them, but a lot of them, I tend to buy lactose-free stuff just so that I can actually share it with my cat. And like, I mean, I'm kind of coming out of a cut right now, and so I'm shifting from like uber low, basically diet variety everything into normal stuff. And for some reason it's just so fucking difficult to find full fat, lactose free milk locally. I don't know why, it's just strange. そういうこと。Let me. Sorry, I'm not. Let me. I need some. My brood needs food. I have not played Dota in 10 years now, I think. That's a Broodmaster. Broodmaster was Broodmother? Broodmaster. Broodmother's voice line from Dota 2. Boy, it's been 2 seconds. Holy shit. I have not actually played like actual games besides the stream ones ever, I think. I mean, yeah, obviously not ever, but you get me. Croissant. Do I want a croissant? I kinda do want a croissant. A club sandwich. A croissant would be good. Thing is, there's a thing about having an air fryer. And the thing is, air fryer basically facilitates reheating any sandwiches you order. It just makes them so much better. The beef and salad sandwich, we'll have that. That's weirdly non-descriptive. Like a ciabatta type thing. Yarimasu. There's also a falafel sandwich. You know this thing where, like, when you're on a cut and very restrictive, it's super easy to just keep to it. But when you're bulking, it's super easy to just go overboard because you're like, well, fuck, I'm eating anyway, so might as well eat fun shit, you know? And then all of a sudden you find yourself in a situation where you're like, whoopsie, I'm eating too much now? I kind of hate that, but at the same time, I don't know. It is what it is, you know? Do we want the fucking falafel sandwich roll thing? I do kind of feel like falafel. There are times when you really feel like falafel, no? Well, okay, and Carrie can have it. I did a really nice half Peking duck, half chicken thing yesterday. It was just so good. I do have like a gigantic bowl of quinoa in the fridge right now, so I totally could do that, but fuck. It's these situations where you want to order something fun. Ha. Yakunai desu. Okay, we're gonna skip the fucking falafel thing. Yeah, also we're gonna skip this. Oip. Okay. Ordered. Ha! Tell that to Vidic. That squirt better watch out. You 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 better watch out. Though, she probably slaps her bicep. I've been to the gym once. I've held weights twice. 10 kilo deadlift. Oh, that's what I do. How do you deadlift at home anyway? Wow. I'll let him know. Medina's voice sounds so carefree. Does she really believe me? If Garen's right about one thing, it's that I'm just no good at lying. But you know what? That doesn't matter. Oh my god. You know what? I really kinda hate that. Also, I want the fucking falafel. Let's have it. I have to have the falafel. Oh man. Oh my god, there's like the oh sorry for huh? Oh boy. There's frozen falafel on sale. We could have that. Wow, wow, wee wah. I would actually want that. And it probably air fries really nicely, no? I actually want it. Sorry, let me get this out of my system real quick. And it also looks pretty good, I have to say. Like, you know, ingredients wise. Oh boy, somehow I really could go for a falafel right now for some reason. This one is also looking pretty great. Oh, never mind that, it's got fucking sulfites and shit. Or does it? Chottamatte. This one is literally just has nothing. Not even oil. Yeah, I want that. Let's have that. Freaking based. Wow, somehow I don't know. I don't want to exaggerate this, but somehow this is so nice. Like, I expected to only be able to order falafel, like, in sandwich form from there, or rather, like, a sandwich roll type thing form. But hey, we got actual falafel now. I'm gonna fucking air fry it when it comes. Heck yeah. Marina would be happiest if I forgot about it also, that's what I will do. And then my lie will circle back to being true. Bet you didn't think of that, huh? Anyway, I'm hungry as hell. You wanna grab a bite? We can go hang in Zvezdichka again. Zvezdichka's nice, but I don't have that much allowance left. Oh, I hear ya. Wait, don't tell me I made you empty your pockets yesterday. I didn't know we were running short. No. It's not that. I'm glad we went. I've been looking for an excuse to eat there anyway. We could get something from the store this time if you don't mind. Sure thing. I was just thinking, wow, it's perfect walking weather. It truly is. Okay, so like, what the fuck? What happened? Something happened. They have gone crazy, and then she has somehow reverted herself from the craziness, and, you know, we'll leisurely make our way down the street chatting about this and that. Turns out Marina goes to the cafe several times a week with different people. Classmate A on Monday, classmates B and C on Wednesday, classmates D, E, F on Friday, and so on. Sounds fun in theory, but I'd probably die if I had to live like that. Ha, it's not that bad. If I really don't want to go, I don't. Still, it must cost you quite a lot. I guess. I get plenty of allowance, so it's whatever. Oh, I see. That's nice then. It's good when parents are so understanding. Though I wasn't really talking about money. Ha! I wouldn't know. I live with my big brother. He doesn't care as long as I don't bother him. And I don't bother him as long as I have cash. It's like we have a contract. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. You think? Yeah. I mean, it sounds fun living with your sibling, and you get to eat treats at the cafe all the time. Not all the time. You think that I'm some sort of sugar addict? So that's where you get all that energy. Now listen here. Oh, look at that. Bands. No, I'm serious though. I don't just stuff my face there every day. We go to the movies pretty often, you know, at the community center. We could tag along sometime if you want. You mean it? Of course. The more the merrier. Though I don't know when we'll get any new films over here. Oh, I heard they're bringing in an American flick next week. We have to go. Really? I'd love to. Then it's settled. The whole time Marina and I are browsing through the aisles of the department store, I can't get this invitation out of my head. We'll go to the movies. We'll go to the movies. To a Hollywood film, no less. I'm so happy it's Saturday. A new week can't come soon enough. Isn't that funny? I got the same kind of invite just earlier this morning, but everything about that, even if those boys were only joking, everything about that made me feel disgusting. Funny that. Man, I can't wait to get out of here. The store? The city, dummy. Phew, really? Well, you don't? Well, I like it here. I think it's very pretty. Can't argue that. I just wish there was more to do, I guess. I know they're planning to expand the place. They'll take the barracks down in spring to build new blocks. And then there's talks about a new sports complex. But that stuff will take freaking years. I'm bored now. Oh, I had no idea about the barracks. Really? Barracks? You really live under a rock, don't you? It sure seems like it. Well, now you know. Point is, there's a jack all to do here. Can't wait until I'm done with school. Just a year and a half left. Do you know where you'll study already? No clue. I'll see where life takes me. I'm a person of countless talents. Who knows which one will be my calling? Well, really? That's pretty amazing. I don't have that many skills, I think. Well, it's all about the mindset. I'll make bank anywhere if I just put my mind to it. As long as it's not math, or bio, or English, or chemistry, or physics, or Russian, or history, or lit. Wait a second. So how about you? I mean, honestly, that's the right mindset for it, no? Not like you're gonna be forced to... my falafel is ready. Oh, let's fucking go. Why is this? I have no idea. I have been starved for falafel all this time. Well, I'm only good at writing essays, so probably something in the arts. Oh, I thought you were like a top student or something. Nope. I do my homework, but when the teacher asks me something in front of the class, it's like my head goes empty. I don't do very well in tests either. That's surprising. You look pretty brainy. Thanks. No problem. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. Dude, this is something I will never understand. Not because it's wrong or like I think it's wrong. Well, it kind of is, it kind of isn't. But like, I've always felt that... Yeah, you get an accent, by the way, Hinkaro. Not the point. I've always felt that kind of aiming for the arts sides, like hyper-utilitarian shit, like, for example, graphic design, is just such a... You either have to have a lot of money in the family already to aim for something like that, or you have to have a real calling for it, you know? Else, it's just not gonna pay your thing. And I mean, fuck, I have an unfinished degree in industrial design, so... I have a degree in finance and an unfinished degree in industrial design, which was kind of... I felt like I wanted to do it, but I didn't. And then, even then, it's super fucking expensive to study that, and you have to kind of... The best of the schools are private for that. And not only because it's kind of... I don't know, this is kind of... Thinking about it right now, it's a little bit counterintuitive in a way. Or rather, yeah, it doesn't make sense. But I feel that going to private schools, you kind of just get very foot in the door introduced to people where you can kind of just... and I'm talking about like not the... how do I put it? Not the day job type design, but like design. Kind of feel. Artsy fartsy shit. For that stuff, you basically have to have proper connections in a way. Like, it's all about connections, is how I feel about it. A, and B, it's all about having a shit ton of money to study. And it's not gonna bring you any money back anytime soon, basically, you know? Like, I feel that the arts are a degree and a way to live for the already well-off in a way. In a way, fundamental stuff, also fundamental sciences like pure math or pure physics is also like that in a way. My take, obviously. I have no idea what I'm talking about this. But yeah, at the same time, this kind of take on, hey, I will just do whatever. I've always been good at doing whatever. I feel like if you just put in effort and, like, spend time there, you can learn pretty much anything on the job. That's how I got into software dev in the first place. I was really dumb for a year, and then I was kind of decent, and then I was better, and now I'm fucking amazing. Both of us end up getting fruit juice and sausage rolls. Sausage rolls. For a while we walked down the main street and I listened to Marina tell me funny stories. I don't contribute much, but at least she seems to enjoy making me laugh. I probably come across as boring, thinks everyone ever. Perhaps I'm way too easily impressed by mundane things. That's actually, like, when someone is listening to you and having a good time, that's kind of the best thing. So, I look into her smile. It's lovely and I'm not sure if I see anything behind it. But Marina is a very nice person. With nice people like that, it's hard to tell. Maybe she thinks I'm lame but doesn't realize it. Maybe she's stifling that feeling down out of the goodness of her heart. Maybe one day it will become too heavy, too unbearable, and that's when she'll explode at me for all the times I've acted strange or looked too ugly next to her. That day is getting closer with each passing minute. It's rapidly approaching and she's none the wiser. But that's fine. I know it's coming, so I will prepare. Until that day, I'll enjoy my time with Marina to the fullest. This small repose didn't come out of nowhere. I understand. Ira, who was supposed to be here until the tail end of December, went away. The same Ira that came as an answer to all my prayers. Huh? What? Huh? Bringing her to me probably cost the world a lot of effort. And when all of that effort was cut short, well, Garen called me a replacement at the cafe. Maybe that's true from his perspective, maybe even from Marina's. But from where I'm standing, Marina is the substitute for everything that Ira stood for. My hope, my shield, my happiness. Dude, how about you try to take a little bit of responsibility for your own life, please? If you would. Like, please. And not just give this power away to other people for no particular reason. Hello? And just putting weird expectations on randos, someone you've talked to for like 2 days it seems. Sorry, I'm gonna go turn on my intercom because we're waiting for Falafel. BRB. Hey. In fact, it all lines up so perfectly, I'm surprised I didn't notice it right away. Of course, that's what it is. But then I'm not certain why it isn't working like it should. It's not Marina's fault, it's not the fault of the universe either. That leaves only one other suspect. Me. Something in my brain just refuses to connect. It feels amazing to have someone like Marina go out of her way to talk to me, even if it's only because Ira is missing. Nevertheless, I can't appreciate it fully. I can't get lost in it the way I'm clearly meant to. As if it's not enough. As if I still keep thinking about Ira all the time. It's only been 2 days since I last met her. 2 days are no reason to panic. Of course I saw her crying, but it's probably okay, right? Her taking some time for herself is nothing new. And she's really tough, so she'll be fine. Of course she will. Everyone being so blasé about her vanishment seems vapid, but when you look at it objectively, the situation isn't that alarming. I'm just being a crybaby like always. Then again, that is a harmful way of thinking. Dude, that was such a bunch of hogwash. What the fuck are you talking about? If I believe the universe has let something bad happen to someone like Ira, then I'd be doubting the world's sense of justice. Not only that, but I would also be rejecting the privilege I've been given. Huh? I want to draw an apt comparison, but all my metaphors are falling short. Maybe I'm like a child who was gifted a doll, lost it, and then started to pout when the replacement was identical to the... No, see? That's what happens. I start comparing wonderful people to toys. What's wrong with me? Even when trying to explain how ungrateful I'm being, I find the most despicable way to do so. I really don't know if I have a soul at all. I love this. Are you okay? Vera looks at me expectantly, holding her hands up to the hot air steam. In our aimless strolling, we've reached the warm vents next to the back entrance to the research center. The snow around the chutes has melted, forming uneven splashes of dark soil lovingly sprinkled with months-old cigarette butts. Huh? Yes, why? You look kinda down. If you're tired of my blabbering, you can just say so. I can get a bit carried away. No, I was listening, really. Yeah, I just figured you're too polite to tell me to shut up, haha. I wouldn't. I like listening to you. Honest? Yeah. Your stories are fun. And you have so many friends, I'm surprised that I appreciate you making time for me at all. Please. Am I supposed to sit on my butt eating cake while Ira's gone? I mean, just yesterday. We actually have important stuff to talk about. And heck, it's nice to break off from the schedule every once in a while. Variety is the spice of life, yeah? I kinda put a damper on your plans, sorry. Dude, I just said it's cool. I like talking to you. It's like relaxing. Relaxing? Yeah. It's weird saying that with the disappearance and all, huh? But when I discuss this stuff with you, it doesn't feel so scary. Ah, that's amazing. I've actually felt that way since yesterday. I thought talking about such things should make you anxious, but it doesn't feel that way at all. Alright. Now that's scary. What kind of therapy is that? Pretty strange. So we're talking about the dude guy? You wanted to ask something? Yeah, there's this rumor going around and I don't know if I believe it. Maybe you know. Maybe you know. Was Ira seeing some older man? Ah, this. Figures you'd hear it eventually. Yeah, I thought it might be true at first, that Ira could have eloped with that person or something like that. But you never mentioned anything of the sort, so it's probably just gossip. Elope? Ooh. Ooh? Why? I thought it sounded quite romantic. Romantic? The guy's like 35. Well, love has no age, right? Yuck. Don't go around saying stuff like that, it's dangerous. My face goes red. Did I really say something that embarrassing? Okay, well, I don't usually say anything when others bring this up. Like, if somebody asks me about it, I go, man, I've never seen her do anything like that. What a load of crap. But you, I think you'll understand. Eh? That's my brother. Oh. Huh? That guy, the old guy. It's my bro. So, is there and your brother? No, they're not like that at all. Gross? She sticks her tongue out as she's about to gag. That bad? I would literally die. Oh no. Huh? I mean, at the same time, they're like 14, so yeah. Oh no, but what's going on then? If you don't mind telling me. Nah, it's fine. I think if anyone should know, it's you. I can trust you, right? You're not gonna run and tittle-tattle the first chance you get, yeah? Of course, I mean, of course not. Anyway, my brother Lev. He works in the labs, like the ones at the research complex. He's been helping Ira. Helping? With what? I guess you could call it managing her stress. Huh? She has a kind of neurotic condition. Sometimes her head just goes haywire and there's nothing she can do. Lev says it's some brain chemistry stuff. I can't say anything more than that. So when she got angry at our classmates, no, that's just her normal. You know what, when you see it, sometimes she just can't focus on anything, any sound, any person. Sometimes her mind gets tangled and she starts to panic. Okay, so I assume that that's how this one got normal. I see, you think she was tangled up the day we saw her? Yeah, absolutely. Does it have anything to do with the bird flying by the window? Not even a year ago when she just started treatment. All along, this whole time I had zero clue. The more I learn, the stupider I feel. Just picturing her going through all of that makes my heart ache. Poor Ira. We're lucky, really. I mean, I don't know where she'd be if Lev refused to help. There's only so much I could do, but he got Ira the meds. Some pills to keep her head in check. They're not the type you can get from a pharmacy. You mean illegal drugs? What? No, don't make it sound so scary. Research chemicals. They're called research chemicals. It's nothing that bad. It's just a new type of pill, so it's hard to come by. Oh, wow. Well, anyway, I doubt Ida followed Lev's recommendations to a T, but at least she got better for a while. Wow, that's incredible. Your brother must be an amazing person. Both of you. Yeah, stop it, I didn't do much. Probably annoyed her more than anything. No, I'm sure you were important to her too. Eh? Well, who knows? Ida rejected the therapy after all. She just flat out refused a month ago. Stopped taking her pills, stopped coming to our place. And well, you saw what happened. But why? She was feeling better, right? You said it helped. She just decided that she didn't want it anymore. Meds can have some awful side effects, so I can't really blame her. Still, I wish she talked it out with us. Without the pills, those little states will only worsen. Why didn't you say any of this earlier, huh? Why would you keep this to yourself? Why wouldn't you tell anyone? She might be in danger. What if she gets injured when she's in that state? Are you seriously asking me that? I told you why we can't go around telling people she had issues like that. Think about her kid brother for a second. Sounds like a little bit of a stretch. I'm not saying that. Look, let's say I told the police about Ida's problem. Let's say I told them Lev was helping her. What then? What would that change? Would it point them towards a location, a culprit? Maybe it'd give them a motive, yeah, I guess there's that. But so what? What do you mean, so what? They'll know she didn't run away just because she was rebelling or throwing a fit or anything silly like that. Then everyone will understand it's serious, everyone will work hard to find her. Well, take it seriously? You should be on TV or something. Listen, that's not how it works at all. You mean the police? The world? You think everyone will suddenly feel bad for her? That's cute. Let me tell you what people will actually say. People will say, oh, that makes sense. I always thought there was something off with her. That's right, she was totally messed up in the head. Yeah, this was bound to happen. Sick people can just snap. It's sad, but what can you do? No point in looking now. Bet in a 10 she killed herself in a ditch. Bet in a 100 she froze to death. Shut up! Don't say that. Stop lying to me. Not lying, damn it. That's how it's gonna go, and you know it. They'll turn into an excuse to gossip more. They'll turn it into an excuse to brush her off. Her life, her choices, her disappearance, everything. Even if Ida is really gone, everyone will remember her as that. She'll be the basket case that always had it coming. Does it have a nice ring to you? It's just not right. It can't be right. It's a hard pill to swallow. But hey, be mad at me all you want. I'm also, you have no idea how mad I am. But if I betrayed Ida's trust like that, I'd never live it down. I'd hate myself for the rest of my life. So why are you telling me this? Because she told me you looked up to her. So I believed you'd understand. Maybe I was wrong. I think Ida would want us to tell everyone about this. Think she'd come back and thank us, send a blessing from beyond the grave. Don't talk about her like that. Huh? Come on now. You gotta face reality. You know how everybody will react when... No. That's what I meant. I wiped the tears and snot that have apparently been pouring down my face. Don't talk about her like she's dead. She quickly stiffs her nose and fixes her collar. I don't really believe she's dead, you know. I want you to understand, alright? She kept silent for a reason. I don't know if she's right or wrong for that, but I get it. When people learn about these things, it never turns out good. It's just degrading. But you're also afraid, aren't you? Huh? If everyone learns about your family helping Ira with her condition, they'll suspect your brother. Well, you said he got her this rare medication. Did Ira's parents know about that? No, but I don't think you're allowed to do that. Are you? You're a little selfish, aren't you? No, I'm just... It's okay. I know you're worried about Ada. Really. You helped her because you cared about her, right? Your brother, too. Horsewood did. So please don't pretend you're keeping quiet only for her sake. Or for the sake of Tolik. I mean, oh, shit. It's okay. Wow. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm scared to get in trouble. There. You don't have to say it like that. What? I'm saying it. I'm putting it out there. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want my brother to get in trouble. I don't want him to lose his job. Is that what you want to hear? Huh? Why did you bring it up, dumbass? I shouldn't have yelled. Please forgive me. Why so serious all of a sudden? Don't apologize. I feel like a total bully now. Oh, sorry, I'll stop. No, cut it out. Don't look at me like that. Okay. Mirena chuckles and lowers her head. Her smile is wry and tired, but for some reason I don't feel sad looking at it. Something about her defeated expression makes me feel hopeful. That doesn't sound very nice when I put it like that. Sorry, I got carried away as well. Oh, no, not at all. You weren't rude or anything. No, really, I'm not usually like that. I don't talk like that. Boy, this is way long. Phew. I can come out with 100 of these noble excuses, but they're just that, excuses. I'm just trying to keep my nose clean in the end. It's really lame. I mean, fuck. I'm not reading this because it's literally the same. Ah. You're a funny girl. Huh? I don't know how it works, but I just want to trust you. How to explain? It's kinda... It feels like you'd never judge a person. Eh? At first I thought you were like really innocent. Not dumb, but maybe a little dumb. I don't think that's really true though. I don't think you're naive. Sona no. I think she's pretty naive though. You know, I can usually make an easy read on people. With you though? Well, maybe it's because I only met you yesterday. But you're really nice, Asa. Nicer than I could ever hope to be. No, please don't say that. Nice is meaningless when applied to me. I'm not really charitable. I'm not really kind. I'm not really honest. I've been nothing but a hypocrite this whole conversation. But she says these things so genuinely. I don't have the strength to shut them down. It's like that love letter, only the other way around. Her kind of words aren't really true. This time I'm aware of that. Well, she doesn't. Does that diminish the value of those words? No. Maria didn't choose to be wrong. Kindness can be misguided, but it still deserves appreciation. Real or not, it deserves gratitude. Thank you. I look into the world. A world where everyone is kind to me. A world where every sight I see is beautiful. An unjust, lovely world. Its kindness is misguided on a scale that I can't even fathom. But calling it misguided is an insult to the universe itself. What do I know about what's worthy and what isn't? At most I'm a conceited gnat. I shouldn't even try to understand the whats and whys. The only thing I have the right to do, the only reasonable thing for me to do is to say thank you. So I will do just that. I'll say it. I'll say it as many times as it takes to get my feelings across. In other words, I'll say it endlessly. Okay. We good? It's not enough. My life is finite and so is my gratitude. It will never be enough, even if I keep living until our dying sun swallows the earth. It's a promise I will never fulfill. So I'll retract it. I apologize. I need to try a different approach. The number of gratitudes I can express will always be finite and meager. But what if the gratitude itself becomes infinite? An expression of endless gratitude, is that possible? Does it sound right? I can repeat my thanks for as long as I live, like a pulsar emitting wave after wave of electromagnetic radiation. Yes, just like that. A pulsar's radiation travels endlessly inside a vacuum. Mine shouldn't be able to do the same. But right now my signals keep getting buried under the 10,000 kilometers of our planet's atmosphere. They're too weak. They dissipate under the weight of over 5 quadrillion tons of air. Well, not as much as if they travel straight up, but I'm not good enough at math to do the numbers. All that I know is my signal isn't strong enough. So then what can I do? I could become an astronaut and fire off my messages from orbit. That has to work. Except I don't have anything it takes to be an astronaut. The next best thing would be to send a strong radio signal from the surface, but sending a transmission powerful enough to break through Earth's atmosphere requires equipment that's way out of my reach. It's in the same realm of possibility as me actually traveling to space. But then, what other options are there? How can my broadcast persevere? Ah, right. Isn't it obvious? Of course it's so much like me to rely on others. It's so much like me to look for external means of getting what I want. The answer is right there, right in front of my nose. The answer is in my reflection. It's staring at me from the bathroom mirror. Hi? Me. It's all about me. I am my own parabolic antenna. The strength of my signal is decided by my own level of gratitude. It's a matter of my resolve. It's a matter of admiration. It's a matter of dedication. If my signal is unable to pierce through the sky, that's a personal failing of mine. That's something I'm responsible for fixing. Can I do that? I can. Naturally I can. Any point made against that will be an excuse. I just need to work hard. I need to work hard so that I will feel so much more grateful. I need to overflow with adoration. I need to overflow with reverence. I need to overflow with love. If I fail to do that, my voice will never make it to the cosmos. And then, when I'm so overwhelmed with grace that I could die, I'll get up to the highest point atop the sea level that I'm able to reach. I'll climb up high and I will look into the sky and I will angle myself so that my trajectory is just right. Then I will start my most powerful transmission to date. I will scream thank you and I love you so loud that all of the people in the radius of 3,000 kilometers will feel it in their hearts and bones and muscles. And their TV signals and radios will break. And the next day the whole world will report a radio signal of unprecedented strength blessed from the communism pick. Although maybe Mount Elbrus is more realistic. If I remember right, Dad climbed it when he was in university. At least he has a pin from there tucked away in one of the drawers. Maybe I should ask him about it. No, better not. He's tired after work. I should go to my room. Tomorrow's the weekend so I can stay up late. I don't need to do any homework today either. I have the whole evening to myself. I will rest. And starting tomorrow I'll work harder than ever before. I'll love this world with everything I've got. Okay. That was a weird segue. We done? We're back there? What are we doing? Is this the cinema part? December 21st. The world is as bright as a sunless day allows. The air is clear and soft despite the cold. The statue on the main square shines in silver. I have already made my rounds around the city. It's been a wonderful time as usual, so it's been, what, 4 days now since the disappearance? I've seen all that there is to see, I've admired all there is to admire, is what I would say if I were a liar. I travel south towards the single place I've been neglecting. It's easy to avoid since it's right on the edge of the long residential street. The car repair shop. There's nothing special about it at all aside from the fact that the owner's son is a classmate of mine. So what's my problem with it? I suppose you can call it pettiness. Ever since that one incident I've been avoiding a spot like the plague. But it was never the shop's fault. It was poor luck. That and my own overreaction. If I want to achieve my goal, I need to get over myself and face it. That's right, I'm sticking to it. I'm sending my message to the universe. Of course, there are requirements I have to meet. I need to take in and process the beauty of the whole entire world to achieve the right signal strength. If I can't find the beauty in everything this town has to offer, how can I ever grasp the grandeur of the planet, let alone the universe? I'm well familiar with every other part of Vorkuta 5, so excluding one area because of an old joke gone wrong is just unfair. I'm sorry, car repair shop. I'll fix my mistake. I momentarily freeze up, then scoot behind a corner. Just now, was it Gaiden walking down the street of the road? Side of the road? I peek out just to check. That's right. He's marching quickly, hands in pockets. A couple of times he turns around as if to make sure he's not being followed. Huh? I wait until he's a good distance away before I come out of my hiding. I'd rather not encounter him after what happened yesterday. Yeesh. He's never been this crude with me before. I mean, there are plenty of people on the street, so maybe I'm being overly cautious. But better safe than sorry, right? The road ends. There's the workshop. It's bathed in pure white light, almost as if it's glowing, inviting me in. I take a look around and don't see anyone, just cold and empty cars. Some crates stacked by the building, concrete slabs. The snow keeps softly flowing from the hills. It's quiet. I take a peek through one of the windows, but the only thing I see is my reflection. They fixed it then. Is there really nobody inside? It's not like I particularly wanted to enter, but I thought that might be the best way to go about it. Have a quick glance, see how normal everything is, and then leave. Nice and simple. I was certain they worked on Sundays too. I should just check that schedule at the door. There. A scratched up metal plate. Let's see. Huh? Sorry, what? It did say Saturday twice, yeah. Should be open. Is this important, or is this just a... It won't budge, eh? I give it another tug and then a push. That's strange. Maybe it's not the time yet, but when if not today? Would the universe really hold me back like that? No. Let's not jump to such conclusions. The mechanics are probably on lunch break. Ha, of course! Though I don't believe they had it listed. Did I miss that? We're reading it again? Is it gonna change? Okay, it did change. What? Did it change? It did change. Okay then. Hello? No lunch break, so it's not me being inattentive. Then why? Oh, maybe it's some sort of holiday today? Better keeping track of things like that. Still, shouldn't there be a notice or... Wait, I look over the metal plate again. Huh? Huh? I don't... Why does... It's okay. I got it. I know what this is. I shut my eyes. It's just a dream. I've seen these things before. I come to my apartment door, but the number is all messed up and wrong. I need to make an urgent call, but the rotary dial wraps in a spiral. I'm running through my school and can't find the right classroom because the number I need doesn't exist. In times like this, I need to firmly close my eyes. I need to understand that this isn't real. Then when my eyes open, I'll be in my room. I'll see the morning light beaming in through the window, projecting a bright square on the wall. I look into the sliver of the sky outside, and it will be a soft hue of pink and blue. I open. I see. That's what it is. Okay. What? I stumbled back. What is this? Is this a... There's no one... what? This is quite a prank. You sure outdid yourself. Today, I've set out to fall deeper than before, to fall deeper in love. Right now, I'm so full of love, I feel like I'm gonna vomit. I'm so grateful my fingers won't stop shaking. Thank you, Vadim. I won't forget this till the day I die. The window still won't let me peer inside. It's way too bright, so all I see is my own silhouette. The snowfall is neither harsh nor light, because there is no snowfall, only snow. No, I misunderstood. Who said that I can't peer inside? That's me. That's me behind the glass. I'm looking in and looking out at the same time. I see. What do you see? What do you see from inside of a sealed body shop? The same thing you see from the outside. The same blue sky, the same infinity, the same unfashionable coat. Oh, what was that? That's... It smells of oil. The air is so thick, I feel like I'm choking. It feels like I have grit under my nails. My hands are cold. It's dark. Am I covered in dirt? Everything's lined with sour dust, as if the void sticks to my skin and coats the inside of my mouth and lungs. It's almost enough to make me puke. Come take some to when that what are they saying? Are they addressing me? Do they know that I'm here? Are they laughing? The voices have become completely unintelligible. The wall between us is becoming thicker by the second. I have to crowd to them. Maybe this time. Nothing comes out. Or does it? It's like my words collapsed against the wall before they reached them. A wall. That's right, it's a dark metal wall. A closed door. A lock firmly shut. I've been banging against it, yelling at no avail. My body is too soft. My words are too weak. My outline is too blurry. Of course I can't break through. I'm no more than a shadow. A dirty, dusty, grimy shadow that reeks of petroleum and sweat. Why is a shadow afraid of the dark? A raindrop shouldn't fear the ocean. A fragment shouldn't fear the whole. Perhaps it didn't know it was a shadow. It lived too long thinking it was something so much more solid. It believed the notion of agency existed in its world. What a naive little shadow that was. The time has come for it to face the truth. The blurry shadow slumps down, head against the wall. The voices are a muffled mess, but there's no need to pay it any mind. Soon the shadow won't have the ears to hear them with. Soon the shadow won't have to concern itself with anything. The smell of oil is sharp, but soon there won't be anything to smell it. The floor is cold, but soon there won't be anything to touch it. The pain is piercing, but soon there won't be anything to feel it. It's a good deal, isn't it? The shadow doesn't resist anymore. The void opens its maw. Get out. Huh? What? My head tilts upward. A clear voice. So clear it's like the words were spoken right into my ear. Who? I spin around. A window. Was it always there? Pale light seeps through the frost. The thin glass barrier is impossibly far, but maybe I can... No, I have to. I stumble and grope my way through the darkness. Ah! My hand strikes against something cold and heavy. What's that? Metal? A tool? Doesn't matter. Something to grab onto. The weight steadies me. Well, this thing sure is hefty. Or maybe I'm just out of shape. No, that's not true. I do have a shape. My body has a steady form. Of course it does. Because my hand is firmly clasped around the wrench. I feel its temperature, weight, and texture. It's there. I'm there. My arm rises. If this doesn't work, it's gonna be really embarrassing. Embarrassing? Who cares? You either do or don't. It's as simple as that. That's right, it's that simple. Hey there, Zen. My arm swings down. You. Who are... Shit. Flashbacks. Huh? Hello? Man, the constant dark is making me depressed already. I hate this time of year. Is it that bad? It's not like there's no light at all. You call that light? Sorry, I'm waiting for an order. It's dinghy missed all afternoon. I feel like I got shoved into a smokestack. Can you go crazy from vitamin D deficiency? Do people die from that? I don't think so. And personally I find it rather nice. Everything looks so gentle. It just makes me all moody. The guys made fun of me for that, can you imagine? Ain't it normal to feel down when you're not getting any sun? Yeah, I heard it's pretty common, yes. You look like a sad little flower. Exactly. You're so right. I'm a gentle rose freezing to death. I waste away, no photosynthesis, no water, no nothing. There. You'll get your sunlight soon. Not until the end of winter, I won't. Anyway, I wonder how we haven't run into you yesterday. I thought we'd see you by the library or something. Oh, sorry, I was just disassociating. It's really serene out there. Serene, you say? Yeah. It's a little dim right now, but it's very beautiful too. I never thought of going there this time of year. A bit too cold for walks, you know? Yeah, I understand. But hey, maybe I'm missing something. Like the season's charm and all. Huh? Hey, maybe I'll tag along sometime. I could use a change of scenery. That would be great. Please do, whenever. Yay! Then count me in. You know, our recent hangouts have been kind of sucky. Yeah? Not the view of my friends. Some of them have these stupid curfews now. Half of us had to be home. What? Why? Home by 7. 7! Can you believe that? Oh, wow. Why now? Parents are worried because of Ida being gone. I mean, I get it, but it's been 4 days. Yeah, no news on your end, I figure. Nah, nothing. Verena's face darkens. She sighs. The adults organized a search party this weekend, but it turned into a normal party halfway through. These should be Let's Plays. Anyone not watching from the start has no idea what's going on. Sure, you can go watch the VOD. I see. Well, my brother went. I mean, I like it, but at the same time, I don't really care for it to be a thing. I just like reading stuff for hours on end, so... The twist of the... whatever the fuck happened in the garage, I don't know. I didn't really care for it. I expected a more kind of big twist. The initial spiel on the universe is self-observing and really cute kind of sold me on the whole Haruhi-like God that doesn't know itself theory of this. And then us having some weird flashback to whatever the fuck happened in the garage or like the auto repair shop is kind of breaking that, and I don't like that. But then again, I'm just here to read shit, so... But also, I'm late your mom. I just came back from my parents, sire. What happened there? I guess it was someone else's mom. She shakes her head. Look at Kara react to a your mom joke. Sorry, phone call. Sorry about that. Apparently my intercom is broken. So I had to go outside to grab an order. It's the falafel. It's the falafel. You don't have an intercom. I do. It's an order of falafel. I mean, it's a nondescript beef sandwich and a bunch of high protein, low fat cottage cheese and frozen falafel and some electrolytes. Actually, let me grab the electrolytes. I kind of want to eat something, but also I don't. There's been this really, really nice electrolyte drink from the green shop, you know, that does orders. And sadly they discontinued it. It had like this phenomenal grapefruit taste to it and no calories, and I really loved it, but now it's gone. So we're trying other options. Sorry, phone. And yeah, also frozen falafel. What was I talking about? Besides the falafeling it up here. Wow, this tastes like ass. Oof. Yeah. But yeah, it's at least it's 0 calories, so that's something. Anyway, why are you so adamant about me not having an intercom? What's it matter to you? I said I wanted to eat something, but at the same time I just came back from my parents for Orthodox Christmas, and I'm completely full, and so like, not really. Anyway, as expected, if the search party found anything, it would already be the talk of the town. It's comforting in a way. I mean, what do you mean comforting? Where the heck is she 4 days out? If they found Ira's body after so long... No, I'd rather not think about that. You know what I've been thinking? That she left the city? No. She has to be at someone's place. I mean, that or aliens, or it's the car shop. Of course this possibility has also crossed my mind. No shit. But all the arguments in its favor sounded either too morbid or far-fetched. Do you mean she was kidnapped? I mean, big jump to conclusions. But where? I can't think of anyone here would trust that much. Well, there's the two of us for starters. Huh? We're the last two people that saw her, right? Who's to say one of us ain't guilty? What? We weren't even that close. And neither she's not in my apartment. How do I know if you're telling the truth? Oh, look at that! Friendship! I don't like this joke. Ha, sorry, I'm just speaking from the point of view of the investigation. Ask me the same thing, I'll stumble the same way. The only means to prove my innocence would be a house search. I kinda have a theory on what might be going on. You do? Yeah. It's more of a hunch, but the more I think about it... She looks around. I don't like whispering about stuff like this at school, though. Can I visit you at home? How about I call you later? Oh, like in the evening? Yeah. Can I have your number? Yes, of course. I pulled out a scrap of paper and scratched the digits into it with a dull pencil. Thanks, I have some plans before that, so I'll dial as soon as I'm back. She goes missing. Oh boy, really? Won't be too late with everyone getting dragged home at baby hours. Does 8 sound good? Yeah. Going to the library anyway. Have fun out there. You have an enriching experience. Thank you. Let's go have an enriching experience, I guess. Well, maybe not. I haven't visited the library in a long while. Maybe that's why I've been so stressed in the past months. Are we gonna have an episode in the library as well? I make my way back to class. Hey, Shubina. Hey, did we have no homework? Your notebook's empty. Oh, no, we did. I'm pretty sure. Well, where is it? Nowhere. I didn't do it. A surprised hum rolls through their whole group. That's okay. I'm also a little shocked. Oh, is someone getting rebellious? No, it's just slipped my mind. Ah, classic. Ha! You gotta come up with a better excuse. I'm serious though. Hmm? Really? Yeah. Huh. Well, you know that's good. It'd be pretty selfish of you to start ditching homework altogether. Huh? We'll rely on you, you know. Yeah, you're the best. You're so smart. What would do without you? Haha. Hear that? The people need you, Shubina. Okay. We'll forgive you this time, but don't get used to it. Anyways. Pass the notes. The Russian ones? I'm fucking Japanese. But I mean, at the same time, we're back in our fucking Izumirareko fucking position again. What was that? Was it a fluke the past 2 days where she was able to say no? I really did forget. After yesterday's prank, my head was all over the place. Really, school was the last thing on my mind. Huh? Although that does remind me, huh? It kind of froze for a second there. I turned towards the boys who are now preoccupied with copying Lakin's homework. Vadim? He clicks his tongue. You see I'm busy? Yes, but shut up. He briefly glances at me. If you want something, ask me later. Okay. At least the teacher doesn't check my homework. She's used to me always having it prepared. I feel like I've just abused someone's trust a little. That's exactly what you did. After the lesson is done, I catch up to Gaiden in the hallway. What? I wanted to ask you about yesterday. Yesterday? His face twitches, he looks back at his friends. The hell are you talking about? I saw you on the street, so... What's this about? Ah, it's whatever. You going ahead, guys. Right, see ya. Gaiden turns towards me, and before I can understand what's going on, I feel my side hitting the wall. Ow! What the fuck did you see? He dragged me, no more like threw me behind the nearest corner. What the fuck did you see, Shubina? What do you want? I saw you walking from there, so I know you did that. The prank. What? The prank at the car repair. I just wanted to know how you managed to do that. And also how you knew. What? What prank? What are you on about? I know you did that. Don't pretend. I saw you walking looking guilty. It's okay, I think that's a pretty funny prank. I mean, I'd rather you didn't prank me like that anymore, but I've never seen anything like it. How did you do that? It was like a magic trick. Magic? The hell? Shubinayu, hi? The hell do you think I did? Change the schedule. The one on the door of the car repair shop, I saw it. Why would I do that? Come on, Vadim, I know that's just one of your jokes. If you don't want me to, I won't tell anyone. It's just that it's pretty obvious. I just want to understand how you knew about that. He takes a step back, looking me up and down. Did you have a weird dream or something? No, why can't you just answer me? He sighs, then runs a hand through his hair. I know you don't get out much, but stores change their working hours all the time. It's freaking normal. No, not like that. It's not about the hours. I want to know. How did you know that I'd be going there? How did you know? How did you know about Tosha? He stares at me as if he's so confused. As if he doesn't get it. But I know he does. He's just pretending not to for some reason. He's afraid he'll get in trouble for messing up the metal plate. Of course. It has to be it. He really didn't think this one through, did he? Okay, I don't know what happened, but you're talking nonsense. He turns away. Thanks for wasting my time, I guess. He's leaving. He's going back to the hallway. No, he can't go! Wait! I grab onto his sleeve. He shakes me off. Damn it, get off me! I said I have no clue what you're babbling about. But tosses... I don't know any fucking tosses. He walks off hastily as if I were contagious. Why? This doesn't make any sense. He's never had any issue admitting to a prank. Didn't he take pride in pulling them off? So if he's managed something so elaborate, shouldn't he brag about it to the boys? Why is he so dead set on playing dumb? It sure seemed like he had something in mind when I mentioned seeing him from across the street. So it's not like I made anything up. Even if he's scared of being charged for defacing the timetable, he's gone a bit overboard with the whole Oblivious act, isn't he? Now, maybe I'm looking at this from the wrong angle. I'm being too cynical. I'm expecting too little of this kind, beautiful world. Gaiden might not be thinking about himself at all. I didn't even consider this possibility. But what if what he's feeling isn't fear? What if it's regret? It's never happened before. He's never been one to show remorse, and why should he? It's all just harmless games. But maybe he realized that yesterday was a little too much. So when he saw how scared I got, he chose not to tell anyone. He thought it would be better to act like it never happened, just like those boys did. Of course he never boys. Of course he'd never apologize, there's nothing to apologize for. But not gloating about it. For Gaiden, it's as good as saying sorry. Gaiden, it must have taken so much from you. Is that why you looked nervous? You were already doubting yourself, regretting your actions as you fled the crime scene. I'm sorry, I didn't understand that you were feeling right away. I didn't get why you denied it all so fervently. But it's okay, I see it now. I didn't hear their conversation with Marina. That's a false statement. But if I pretend it's true, if I don't do anything with that information, if I don't change the way I see either of them, then it becomes reality. It cannot be objectively disproven. Nothing happened at the car repair shop. If both me and Gaiden believe that, if both of us act like that as the truth, it will become just that. That's incredible. I never would have thought he'd do something like that. I didn't know he understood such things. I'm still not sure how he learned about Tosta saving me, or how he knew that I'd go there again. I'm sure he's heard about the incident, but... I suppose stuff like that is not important anymore. You've offered me the option to undo what happened yesterday. It's very special coming from someone like you, and I appreciate the sentiment. I won't refuse. Thank you for that, Vadim. Thank you so much. Okay. The town library. It feels like it's been ages since I last visited here. Dude, because of the cold electrolytes, I'm getting the sniffles now. Gonna pour that and let it sit for a bit. Objectively, it's very small. My mind involuntarily compares it to the Lenin library in Moscow. Can you actually go inside there? Let me check that. I always felt like it was a very kind of specialized literature thing that requires you to weep. Yes, you can just go in there. It has a co-working. Like, 使うとしましょう。はい。In contrast, this tiny reading hall borders on being claustrophobic. Its walls are the same shade of green as the school cafeteria or the corridor of a children's clinic, and yet I still feel right at home. The books collection isn't huge, and I've read through pretty much everything I was interested in multiple times. But it's a quality over quantity kind of thing. We have some wonderful editions of the classics. I've heard most small town libraries get low quality prints, so I suppose that's where our closed town privilege comes in. I wonder if the same applies to cinema. I'm too shy to watch movies all alone, so I don't know a lot about the local lineup. I should ask Marina about that. Long time no see, Asha. Where have you been? Oh shit, I really have to read. Hello, Liliana. I'm sorry I've been going out more. Oh, that's lovely. Don't apologize. I always said, a young girl like you shouldn't spend all of her days crammed up in here. Oh, but I like being crammed up in here. Cramped up in here. I missed it. She smiles. She's the librarian. It's not that we're particularly close. We just exchange some pleasantries whenever I come by. So I didn't expect her to be happy to see me again. I suppose she doesn't get too many visitors. I feel a pang of guilt deep in my chest. Come on now, bro. Actually, do you have Angelique by Anne Golan? Oh dear, I'm afraid we don't. But you know, my daughter used to love those books a lot. I'll ask if I could lend you a few volumes. Oh, you don't have to. Please, it's no trouble at all. You're a sweet girl, I'm sure she won't mind. I thank you so much. Of course. Oh gee, now I feel even worse for not stopping by. Next time I'll bring her a box of chocolates. I browse the shelves. It's a bit of a shame I can't see what Angelique's all about. But I'm not really in the mood for something like that, if I'm being honest. Honest. The chata. I want to read something familiar. Something easy. Something like 100 Years Ahead by Kerbulichov. What was that again? Fuck. Probably have read that. I sit at my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age. But yeah, for those of you not in the know, that's science fiction for children, basically. Actually? You know what? I'd say that these electrolytes are not like uber bad. They kind of taste like... They kind of taste like men's locker room. Near a pool with a faint hint of sock. But like, it's very more-ish, I feel. None the show. Ha! It's probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age. But I don't want anything heavy today. Actually, I remember really loving, like of Kerbulichov, I remember really loving the story about how humanity got basically enslaved and turned into home pets. That was pretty dope. That was pretty cool. It was kind of, I'd say, like, now that I have proper exposure to science fiction, you know, big and proper, basically, I'd say it was very childish and kind of something you've read already, but At the same time, it was a pretty good one. The one where, like, they basically, from being a house pet, they overthrew the aliens somehow. I don't even, I vaguely remember it, but I remember really liking it when I was like 12. I sit at my usual spot. It's probably embarrassing to read children's books at my age, but I don't want anything heavy today. I mean, 14, pretty much the age range for that. I don't want anything sad. I've read this one so many times before. If I were caught by Nazis and the only way to live was to recite a passage from this book, I'd probably survive. Why would the Nazis want that? Listen, it's a hypothetical situation. Alright, there was this adaptation made last year. Everyone really liked it. I thought it was okay. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm glad more people saw the story, but that's not how I imagined the stuff from the book at all. And another annoying thing, now I just keep imagining the movie version as I read. Crap. I need to keep the way I've always pictured it in mind. I need to really focus. Yoku aru ne, dokusha no. My concentration increases with each flip of the page. I need to keep the futuristic tech in mind. I need to keep the future world in mind. I need to keep the present world in mind. I need to keep the aliens in mind. I need to keep the Milophone in mind. Oh, it's that one. Safe and boring choice, eh? I need to keep everyone's face in mind. I need to keep Werther's face in mind. I need to keep Kora's face in mind. I need to keep Alice's face in mind. I need to keep Tosha's face in mind. I need to keep her face in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Keep it in mind. Gah. This isn't helping me relax at all. I shut the book and slumped down on the table. Maybe it wasn't a good idea to read this. I wanted something I wouldn't need to think too hard about. Well, it's no biggie. The kids section has plenty of other stuff. I get up and go to grab something else. We're gonna have an episode, or... This is a really good addition. Something about it always fascinated me in a way I found hard to place. Perhaps it was the tone. The folk version had a more morbid ending compared to the published story. That's how it often is with fairy tales. With this retelling, something about it has always felt off to me even when I read through it as a little kid. It felt like the text was covering up something I shouldn't see. Are you warm, my lass? I am, Morosco. She responded, shivering. He leaned in lower, cracking and clicking. I really think children like being scared. Even when there's no reason to, they try their hardest to come up with one. You can't stare at a beautiful book illustration and refuse to trust it. You can read a short and sweet cautionary tale and imagine something horrific. Are you warm, my lass? Are you warm, my beauty? I am, Teeth chattering from the cold. The frost grew stronger. The girl's cheeks burned bright red. She breathed white mist. Her fingers barely moved. Are we all thrill seekers as children? Maybe it's a simple survival instinct. Always prepare yourself for the worst. So no. Always imagine a scary face staring from the dark. Always think twice about what hides behind a smile. That last one I am not so sure about. What? Huh? Oh, so warm, she said, her voice growing silent. No, that doesn't sound quite right. What a depressing life it would be if we always had to scare ourselves into experiencing its best moments. Huh? At least I'm not like that anymore. I don't imagine scary things where there are none, because I know the world's better than that. I know there's way more to love than there is to despise or fear. It's not some impulsive emotional choice, no. It's the only rational conclusion to everything. Then Moroska took pity on the girl. He wrapped Mashinka in a heavy fur coat, covered her in a blanket of snow, and warmed her up. Right. I'm flipping through one stunning picture to another. This is far more enjoyable than the original. The good girl respects the rules of the ritual and lives. The bad girl breaks the rules and rides back to her mother as a frozen corpse. It's an interesting piece of folklore, but the idea of it, I'm not sure what a modern kid can glean from that. Maybe Garen was right. I am getting rebellious. Although, if we look at Moroska, the entity, as if he were the extension of the universe's will... Oh, I think I'm getting it. The real meaning, of course. That's what it is. Morocco is the natural order. It's the will of the world. Yes, you may fear it. You can find yourself in a situation when any positive feeling towards it may seem impossible, but you must gather all your strength to love it still. And then you will surely be rewarded. Yes, yes, yes. Now how have I never noticed it before? It's been beating me over the head all along. Now I see. In that sense, it's an incredible story. In that sense, every child across the world has got to read it. I look down at a page I've never seen before. It's Morozko and Mashinka and every other character's face smiling wide and looking right at me. I did it. I got the message. The lesson you've been trying to get through to me all of these years. I finally understood it. This is my little celebration. This is my acknowledgement. Remember that final scene in end of Evangelion where they clap and say "Omedeto"? That this is literally it, but the Russian folklore. I stare at the page, this never-before-seen page, and I am filled with gratitude. I know that it's just for me and my eyes only. Nobody in the world but me has seen those smiles. What an incredible honor. I'm such a lucky girl. Goodbye, Liliana. Oh, goodbye, Asya. Stay safe. Of course I'll be safe, because I've got this amazing blessing, this acknowledgement on my side. I'll be okay no matter what. Oh shit, we did get a phone call. I think I have like 20 minutes left, so... Hello? Evening! I hear Marina's cheery voice on the other end of the phone. Good evening. You're late. Ah, what do you mean? It's basically 8. It's 1:15. Maybe I should have been the one to call. Sorry, I wasn't aware we were on a timer. Being a little late is fashionable, you know. I'm not very fashionable. Well, you can always change that. And be late. For starters, dude, I have no idea. Like, it's very easy not being late. Just be 30 minutes early everywhere. But for me, I feel that I am occasionally becoming aware of the fact that time is a finite resource, right? And you can't just stuff a bunch of stuff and, you know, and it's all gonna work out, because usually I do that and it works out. But I just kind of can't get the hang of it, of being early 20 minutes everywhere. Even though it's so easy, I would say. Like, it's much easier to idle 20 minutes somewhere than to be late 10 minutes. But it's not that simple, is it now? Point? None. You can also make your hair all wild. Ever seen Nesta from my class? She has this crazy perm. I don't know how to do that. Also, I think my dad would kill me. You go to a salon for it. I kind of want to get one. Dev says that I'd look stupid, but what does he know? That guy dresses like a total schlub. Huh? Isn't she worried he could hear her? Oh, right. How was your library trip? This should taste like... What, Boy, it tastes so weird. I kinda like it though, I don't know, it's like it's really weird lemon lime. It's like lemon lime and a little bit of chlorine. It tastes like a fucking deodorant. Alright, how was your library trip? Ah, well, it's a library trip. It was good. Come on, at least try to make it sound interesting. Well, I'm kidding, you don't have to. It was enlightening. Perhaps everything I've believed until today was wrong. But the me you're speaking to right now is a much wiser and braver person than before. That trip was pivotal. It was monumental. Whoa. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Never underestimate the quiet types, they say. How was your hangout? Neither pivotal nor monumental, I'm afraid. Sat at the cafe, looked at some magazines, got the new Rovesnik. You read that one? You read that? You read that one? Oh no, I read the Young Naturalist and Coster. Coster. That does sound like you. What's that supposed to mean? Sorry. Didn't mean it in a bad way. But I mean, aren't you curious about something more grown up? I read grown up stuff all the time. Yeah, I mean, like what? Books, dad's newspapers, mom's magazines. Oh, so mature. But well, that mature stuff. What mature stuff do you read, Marina? The good stuff. Oh boy. That's the last one, mature. You know what, Asuka? I gotta lend you some of those. You'll love them. Eh? No, I'm serious. You're gonna love Work Shift. They had this crazy story about a drug dealer last month. You have to check it out. There was one about a foreign prostitute or something a couple of issues ago too. I look for it. Those do sound really interesting. They do? Alright. I'm not sure my dad will like me reading that though. Well, then we can read them together. Yeah, I'll bring some this week. Okay. To be quite honest, I've been curious about those publications for a while. Last year, I even bought myself an issue of Rovesnik. I read all of it in one sitting. But then Dad found out and, well, it wasn't worth it. I guess I could just buy the issues and read through them right away. Then, I could throw them away, but that sounds really wasteful. Oh, maybe I could donate them to the library. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. Although if Marina will share her magazines with me, I might as well save my allowance. Right, so let's get back on topic. The reason I called you... Yes? There's a long pause on the other end of the phone. Almost as if Marina was bracing herself. Remember our talk about Ida's condition? Yeah. Whoops. Well, here's the thing. I told you how Ida can get into these states when she isn't quite there. Usually she could snap out of those. It took some time, maybe a couple of minutes, but maybe hours. But she got over it. And as time went on, it grew more and more difficult. The treatment helped. The pills acted as stabilizers. So it was like the pits in her mind became more shallow. They still formed, but they became easier to manage, easier to climb from. And when Ida stopped taking them, it was like being dropped right in the middle of a canyon. The way she spoke sounded as if she had to force out every word, made worse by the muffled receiver. And that's just half the problem. When you stay in that state for too long, you begin to deteriorate. Huh? The human brain isn't made to handle that sort of stress. Well, shit, maybe we should have been a little bit more quick and open about this then, no? So as a result, our consciousness, our higher functions start to decay. In other words, we gradually lose what makes us human. I don't know if it's irreversible, but from all I've heard, that's how it is. I feel like a cold lump in my throat. Higher functions deteriorating? Wasn't what makes us human? Just what the hell kind of illness is that? When we saw Ida that day, it seemed like she'd been out of it for hours. So there's a high chance that if she didn't step out of it soon after, her consciousness began to fall apart. But here's the thing, she couldn't have run off in such a state. Finding a place to hide would also be extremely difficult. She wouldn't be capable of coming up with a covert hiding spot. At least not anything that multiple search parties would manage to overlook. So what do you think she did? She went home. Eh? You know how walking home can kind of feel like autopilot? It's not something you need to actively think about. So even if Ida became completely dazed, it's very possible she still found her way home. Although it must have taken her a while. I don't get it. She was declared missing that same evening. If she came back, why would they file a report? I think they really did believe she'd disappeared. I told you it could have taken her a very long time. Hours even. Ida's mind was in tangles. She likely had no clue how long it took. So, what you're saying is, Ida's parents filed a missing report when she didn't come home as usual. That was probably late at night. Yeah, the report was filed somewhere after 23 p.m. Then after they already called the police, Ida returned, yep. So why wouldn't they call off the report? Well, that's the nasty part, huh? Let's say Ida showed up a couple hours later. At 1 p.m., maybe 2 a.m., something like that. Consider the state she would be in by that point. Consider how Ida kept her condition secret. How she avoided both her home and public places. For all we know, it was her parents' first time seeing her like that. And if that was in that extreme state, head hanging low, blabbering nonsense, legs unstable. Well, at first they probably thought she was drunk or high. They screamed at her, they demanded to know what she was doing, where, with whom. But then they'd stop. They'd realize something was wrong. Maybe they'd feel it in their gut. Something about the way she slumped against the chair, or the way that she kept muttering nonsense, or the way that her eyes seemed both glazed over and alert at the same time. It had to be unsettling. You seem to know a lot about this. So they might have panicked. Well, maybe that's the wrong word. They tried to be rational. And panic kind of rational. Do you remember our talk at the cafe? What do you think people would think? You're not saying that. Okay, so she's saying they're keeping it secret. Which, I mean, I don't really have to spell it out now. To wait it out, wait for Ida to calm down from whatever drug she was on. They would announce that she returned only when she's presentable. But if she never came down, they probably thought she'd be okay by morning. But if not, well, I doubt they would take her to a hospital. And her mother is a nurse. She'd probably try to handle it by herself. Wouldn't they say that she was sick or something? Why keep the report? She still came home under suspicious circumstances. Perhaps we are being so gaslit right now. But before they knew it, a couple of days have already passed. Pulling off a report like that so quick would also be pretty embarrassing, you know. That's still a bit too far-fetched. Yep. I can't deny the possibility. I don't know Ida's parents personally, but even I'm aware of how dire their reputation is. Would they really go this far to protect it? Are people really capable of things like that? Crap. But if everything is as you said it is, and Ida still hasn't come down, that means, yeah, we have to do something. I look around. The TV is still playing in the living room. For a couple of seconds I stare at the door, holding my breath. You good there? Yeah, sorry. It's okay. I just need to be quieter. Oh, I see. But yeah, I agree. I've tried calling their place before, but it's either no response or one of her parents. So that's useless. I also thought we could ask Tolik, but he gotta skip school for that. Why? He goes to the kindergarten. The only time that we could talk to him alone would be when the kids are let out to play. But that would overlap with our lessons. I can't really skip. That's fine, I can. Really? Yeah. I'd like to go to Ida's place, see how things are with my own eyes. How? I think it might work better if I'm not alone. Sure. Can I write your number down as well? Sure. I'm just joshing with you. I think I'm gonna stop around here. The handset gently clicks against the cradle. I'm home again. The clock is softly ticking from the hallway. The TV continues to mutter from the living room. I look down at the shapes I've scribbled absent-mindedly during our conversation. The cross-hatching got really dense in parts. I don't remember focusing that much. I don't think I was meaning to draw anything. I don't think I was yet. When I look at the shape more closely, when I scan its dark, blurry outline, my eyes glide over its hunched back, then down the wave of hair, then deeper, closer towards where its face is meant to be. The shadows shrouding it are much too heavy. There's just one thing my mind can parse. Two things. I smile at Ida's frightened eyes. I smile as Ida's frightened eyes are locked with mine. I miss you. I really, really miss you. Ha. The sky hangs low. Yeah, it's safe. Yeah, I like it. Today was a little bit of a weird sesh reading wise, but other than that, yeah, I think this is a pretty good game. I mean, I just have been started for a good VN and for a reading. Huh? Where the heck is... Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Sorry, I kind of got confused by chat for a second there. Phew. Yeah, that was conf. I'll continue reading this on Sunday. I might pop in on Friday, but we'll see about that. I guess we are like in the second half of the game now. I was expecting the twist earlier, and I was expecting the twist to be a larger one, I guess. But hey, it's not about the twist. Shozaki, I'm just enjoying it for the confidence of it. Then I guess that's just good enough, no? That's all we could ask for as human beings. But no, Shozaki, like for real, really for real. I like the rambles, I like the pseudo philosophy. It's very kind of evocative of a 14-year-old. So yeah, I kind of just wish there was more of that, and I kind of want to read something like that, something else like that. So far, yeah, and also it's pretty comfy in the like just school days in a closed city kind of vibe. I kind of enjoy that as well. Gonna stop here for today. Thanks for stopping by. I will see you on Friday or Sunday for more of this, probably. Maybe we're gonna finish it up, maybe not. We'll see about it. I mean, as far as I know, it's 6 to 8 hours, and we are 4 hours in, so we're getting close to the ending. But I totally expected it to be more of a twist and less of a, hey, here's this missing person, and also here's a flashback on how I guess she got buried as a prank or something like that. That's the kind of vibe I got from that. Or like locked in a I don't know, I got a vibe of her being buried in like a metal thing or something. Which is kind of weird, but I mean, it's just the kids going too far. Crazy shit. No, yeah. Also, the thing I was talking about where the dates were the same was not correct. But yeah, I mean, as for the car shop thing, I'm pretty sure it was just a normal flashback on a traumatic episode. And then the weird part, well, there are two little discrepancies so far, or rather not discrepancies, but like things of note. One is that Marina says that the mother is a nurse. Oh, maybe that's something to do with the brother, I don't know. But Ira said that she was bringing lunch for her mom at the institute, right? Like the research institute or something. That's one. And the other is the whole weird condition that she says that like psychotic attacks from Ira or just Ira having them, but actually it's a kind of an epidemic type of thing where like Marina had it and then like Vadim's parents are having it, some shit like that. So these are like the two big things right now. But yeah, we'll check it out later. The sky hands low. Hey. Ja, have a good one. Good night. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.